Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, my single solitary viewer, and welcome to the playoffs.
I'm James Cebulski, along with Ray Ferraro. We are
expansion
so
team
forward to the action on this
playoff
one
run. It's the Quebec Assassins versus the Boston Bruins, and this one's going to be a toughie, of course, because Tuukka Rask is in front of the net, and as you can see, he's got stellar stats in his career in the playoffs. Of course, those are his real-life stats, and Eric Comrie has no stats at all.
What a stop by the goaltender! From point-blank range! Beautiful stop!
Set the tone.
Now a quick pass to Thornton. Gets a piece of it with the blocker!
Nowhere for the puck to go.
Denies him on the play.
So Boston has the early momentum, getting a lot of quality chances.
Referee signaling for a penalty. Looks like we got
But now they take a penalty.
And the officials will pass the sentence here. Grizzlick's getting 2 for hooking and manages to clear the zone.
Another penalty.
Bill's caught with the hook, and the officials saw it. He scored!
And the first goal.
Well, they've been hoping that the extra work they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job.
Jason Pominville.
It's a long series, but it's always nice to get the first goal of the series.
It sure
the
is.
Assassins fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Almost.
We'll take a quick pause for the cause.
And that's the end of the first period, 1-0. They've taken yet another penalty. This is
And he comes up with it. There's a shot tipped in front with the stop.
I was going to say this is good for Quebec, but Quebec isn't getting a whole lot of quality chances. It will take some luck.
James, they've been working on this in practice for the last little while. It's come through big for them tonight.
Nothing you can do in practice for this one. I think the puck actually hit a defenseman or something along the way. There's a change in direction, but no forward is credited with the deflection. So, another quick little goal, and we're in the second period. Martindale gives the team a 3-0 lead. Things are going very, very well, despite few quality chances. And Eric Comrie is just like keeping this team alive until there's like too many, because I'm bad. Well, you know, 3-1, right?
That's where the goals are. The rebound sits there and he puts it away.
It's just one goal.
Pinned up along the boards. Shot, scores!
And whoop, I made a boo-boo there. I took the defenseman in front of the net away to go help in the corner, and that left no one to protect the front of the net.
In the defensive zone, it cost them a goal there.
Yeah, that cost us a goal there. Well, still have the lead though. So, you know, that's why you get 3 goals ahead. So that, you know, even if the other team scores 2, you're still fine.
Moves it to Anderson. Here he is in front. Denies him.
And you keep going on the offensive,
of
course.
Just around the corner, so don't even think about putting
We're
that
going to the
controller
third period, still 1 goal ahead in game number 1
Back at the
of the
point,
Stanley Cup
set it up.
playoffs.
Comes up with the stop. From in close. Big time save with the block.
And Comrie's still doing a good job, as is Rask and his defenseman.
Attacking area.
Just preventing a sure goal there.
Takes a shot and rings the iron. Scores! We're all tied up.
Oh, it's getting to a stage in the game where you think they're not going to be able to find the equalizer, but they stay at it to tie the score.
I don't know, like, I got some trouble preventing the pass from the corner to the crease.
Snaps one here in the slot.
One too many moves, and the puck's gone.
There's the horn. Regulation time has expired. And
So we were leading, and now it's overtime. Well, you know.
Pasternak's got it against the boards. Moves it to McAvoy. Scores! They win it!
I'm not pleased. This is bad. We were leading.
The horn, and that's the hockey game.
We were leading 3-0.
Overtime, boy, look at how it's changed the series, Ray. The win and the series lead.
Yeah,
Puts them in a great position
plan.
here. They needed to have that. Of course they do. You're in overtime. It's so sudden when the goal goes into the net.
Yeah.
And that's a really big goal for them.
Is it? This is so much fun. We'll have to see in the next game then. But I'm a manager, not a micromanager, so I can't play every single period of every single game when you need 24 wins for a Stanley Cup. That's just insane. So I'm simulating Game 2, and by the looks of it, Quebec just won 2-0. And I do believe that's a shutout for Eric Comrie. Let's just, yep, there you go, confirmed with 35 saves. He wasn't doing nothing. Martin Dale with a goal, Derek Brassard with 2 assists, and we move on to Game 3 while the series is tied 1-1. Now, the Bruins are leading 1-0 in the third period, and then almost made that 2-0, but now,
the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
Now they're giving me a power play. Setting up the Flusmaker special, cross-crease pass, Eric Stahl gets the goal, and yeah, I'm pretty dangerous with the power play. You don't want to give me too many power plays, because when I'm playing, they've got a better odds of scoring than just merely 20%, which is what happens when the computer is simulating. So there's a goal post. Another off the post shot, but that one goes in, and the Bruins take the lead right back. They weren't even done announcing Stahl's goal, and this one goes in.
Short pass to Nordstrom.
Anders Kasha.
From the point, he scores!
And a weak goal here. Comrie got a shutout in Game 2, but now he lets a weak one in. He caught off position with a lateral slide that brought him to who knows where, but he was just not there on this one. And the Bruins take a big lead. Comrie redeeming himself here. 3 quick saves for a Flusmaker special. Josh Anderson.
Well, you better not. We're still here. If we're here, you better be here too.
So the game is not quite over, but there's not a whole lot of time left, like 3 minutes and a half.
So quickly, the
I'll probably have to pull the goaltender or you know, I was going to say do another Flusmaker special, but they're difficult to pull off. Oh, but that'll do. That'll do. What's better than a point shot? A point shot that turns into a pass, giving no chance to a quality goaltender like Tuukka Rask.
Another stop by the goaltender. As the third period comes to an end, we've got overtime looming.
We're going back to overtime. It feels a little bit like Game 1, but in the reverse. Of course, Boston didn't have a 3-goal lead in this game. But, hey, I'm going to maintain the pressure as much as I can. Maybe this time. Tuukka Rask is just getting a little bit frustrating with all the saves.
Makes the save. Puck scooped up by Faust. Slides it back to the blue line. Looking to end it.
Oh, very similar to the previous goal. This one for Connor Sheary. I think that was Zach Werenski trying a point shot. Well, we score in overtime. We take a 2-1 lead in the series. After that heartbreaking Game 1, I think I'm starting to feel it. I'm feeling a lot better about this. So the Quebec City Assassins have a 2-1 lead in this series.
Down here in historic Boston, Massachusetts. People
we're going
have
to
been
Boston.
Around this arena all afternoon. Here we are.
Tuukka Rask has been doing good in goals against average, but the save percentage could be higher. Well, you know, I'm not going to complain. Eric Comrie so far doing much better. Of course, he's got a shutout already this series. And already, he's being called upon to make some saves in this game.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Of course, I've got some shots for Rask as well. And some quality chances for Boston. Again and again. Now, of course, when I play well defensively, that stuff is actually on the editing room floor. So what you see is when I fail defensively. And when I succeed sometimes offensively, and every once in a while it happens, but the first period is over, it's 0-0. Who knows what's going to happen in this game? Ooh, oh, that was almost a goal.
Yeah, it's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
That was still, yeah, not doing well. But I can turn things around.
Here's a short pass.
Flusmaker special. Did you see the little deke dropping the puck down with the skate? Martindale just dazzling everyone, confused the entire defense. You might want to rewind and play that one again.
Carries it across the line.
Now here comes Janssen in front. Oh, but Rask was there. Anderson now. Can't do it. Still 1-0 lead though, and Boston is trying to change that. And they do. That was a deflection. Big deflection. Andres Kasha again. Third goal this playoffs. That deflection. Can't do anything about that. There's really nothing you can do. It happens. 1-1.
Boston's got the puck along
Kasha again.
Passes right to the front. Scores!
A couple goals in right away.
Well, that was a sweet play. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to defend against that.
That was bang bang.
Yeah, the defense
Joe Thornton giving the lead
They couldn't stop them.
to the Boston Bruins. I just realized that Thornton went back to his rookie team. He's been in San Jose for so long that I forgot that he started out in Boston, right? But Boston Bruins 2-1 lead. We're in the third period now. He spinorama to make that pass. Pasternak being a pain in my bottom. Now they're taking a 3-1 lead. I mean, there's time.
He doesn't have much time to think about it.
There's still time left, but look, spinorama. What's that? What's that? I can't blame Comrie on this one, but we got time. We got time. Still 15 minutes.
Here's an odd man rush to his teammate.
Flusmaker special in front of the net. I mean, I go to that well a little too often. I get the computer actually can predict it very well and intercepts the pass 9 times out of 10. But this move is one of the reasons why I win when I play more often than I lose. That said, I can still lose, especially against the Boston Bruins. We've seen that in Game 1. But oh my! Fast with the cannonball. You just can't let anyone take that kind of shot from that close.
Helps when you've got the extra man. The defenders just don't catch up to it, and it ends up in the net.
He's into the body on the play. Look out!
Dead.
Glove save,
and a save by Comrie.
Sends the pass over, and the officials are calling
drawing the penalty. And if you remember, now that it's 3-3, if you remember, I did say it was pretty dangerous on the power play, especially since, you know, it allows me to pull off some more Flusmaker specials. Which I'm sure like every person who plays this game says the cross-crease pass is their move. Oh, and somehow it went in. I think that was a deflection by Connor Sheary. Yeah, Connor Sheary gets credited. And I think Connor Sheary was in front of the net, and I think he deflected that point shot. So the point shot, pass from Martindale. Yeah. Connor Sheary touched that. So I think it just slipped between Rask's legs. And now, the Assassins have the lead. And my goodness, Boston's trying everything they can to try and level that game again. Big shot, pass intercepted, or rather shot intercepted. Martindale, empty netter. This one's done. That goose is cooked. It's 5-3. That's how it's gonna. Well, Pasternak scores. Now we're still 1 goal away, but now we're seconds away from the end of the game. I have to hold out, what, 15 seconds? 15 more seconds and we win? I think we can do that. I think that goal was just to piss me off. But we win. The Quebec Assassins win. This one gives the team a 3-1 lead this series after a rather abysmal first game. You could say I had a revenge on my mind, but again, the scenario of the first game can still play out in the series themselves. We could lose 3 games in a row. That's happened before, and maybe the Boston Bruins could do it. Game
Richie's going to
5.
play it against the half wall. Big save.
And the goal, of
Unleashes
course,
the cannon.
is to
Denies
eliminate
him
the
on play.
Bruins right here.
Oh, that'll make the highlight reel, Ray.
And
And he slides
a lot of
quickly to
chances
Chara.
for both sides in the first
Into
period.
the corner now. Denies
Nothing
him in
seems to
front.
go in.
That's a big hit.
Still misplaying.
Feels like we've seen that scenario before. Ooh, that was close, but no cigar. Comrie still
And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker.
making
Play
a
is
save, but
blown
here's a
dead. We've
penalty.
got a penalty on the way.
Brassard
I'd
made
say
an
that's a pretty
oopsie.
good definition.
I wonder why
Yeah,
I said
it
his
is,
name
James. I mean, he
wrong.
came from too far
Brassard
away.
made an
Finished the
oopsie.
check with too much force.
And charging isn't even a penalty that exists. What is this? That's just fiction.
Comes up with the stop. Takes it
Oh,
across the
Paul
blue
Byron
line.
with a little deke there that
Quick pass to
you
Byron.
won't see again this game.
Boston's got the puck against the boards. Quebec
And
City's got a
two
chance to
shorthanded
win the
chances.
transfer game now,
Almost went in for the
shorthanded.
Assassins.
Working it around in the corner. And it's a much-needed whistle
And,
for
oh,
the
look at
injured
this,
player
in front of the
down on
net.
the ice.
Krejci's been in some discomfort since he took
That
this
didn't hurt.
hit.
He's not
A
injured.
clean hit
What are you
right
talking
through the
about?
body.
You're injured.
Richie.
Ah,
And
good
tries to
times,
make
good
a
times.
diagonal pass. He scores!
Oh, and deflection.
Power play comes
And
through. They
Boston
move the
scores
puck
on the
nicely,
power play.
and they're able to capitalize on
Somber
the extra
times.
man.
Sad times, sad times. That was Pasternak, who was
Really
not
good work
the
on the
man
power play.
closest
They
to
move
the
the
net,
puck around, get a quality shot,
but he
it's the
did deflect
traffic
it
in
along
front
the
of the net
way,
that
which
makes the
makes it a strange goal. A strange goal.
Starting to close in.
But
He
hey,
had to grab
Mark
that
Giordano
when he
and
did.
Demers are on the leaderboard for the most hits.
Still to come.
That's because I
We'll be
hit a
right
lot
back
when I
with
play
much more
defense.
action here on EA
But
Sports.
1-0 for
What a
Boston
party
after the
we got
first.
now. You're the man
In the
who gave us
second,
Hockey 101. Where'd that
Brassard
originate from?
gets the receipt. He gets tripped. And now,
Moves it quickly over.
power play goal. Foosmaker special. Pomainville gets the goal. Ooh. And Snoop Dogg is back in the commentary booth.
No way sometimes
Pay no
for the
mind to
goalie
him.
catch up to the
Look at that pass.
It's too
Look at that
quick.
top
It's
corner.
one-timed into
Just
the net.
beautiful.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Quick feed to Richie.
Oh no!
Scores!
Backside on the ooh-wop to the boo-bop. Good shot, dog.
Can you give me that one more time?
Backside on the ooh-wop to the boo-bop.
Exactly.
All right,
Couldn't
we'll
say
just
any better
ignore
myself. What a
Snoop
goal.
Dogg, but
Yes,
there's
sir.
really nothing that can be
Makes that
done.
stop. He's going to be on the highlights
That's just
all
what happens
game,
when
all week.
a team
What an
increases
effort.
the
He just
pressure
can't
to
get there.
maximal.
He's in all alone.
And it's back
Oh, and he misses
to a
the net.
one-goal game for
They've got
Boston.
the defense outnumbered. Sends it across.
Foosmaker special.
Get that out of here.
Save.
But a huge save. Rask actually stops it.
Here we go. Put up a shot.
Now,
for
the
both
beginning of the
teams here
third
in this
period.
Third period. We are
Still
underway.
trailing by one.
Score.
But the Foosmaker special goes in this time. It's 2-2. I forget what I named the mascot. I think his name is Ass Nugget. Maybe not. Maybe it's Ass
If you're the
Acid.
goalie
I don't
here,
know.
you just want
I'm
to
gonna
move
have to
as quick
rename
as
it.
you
I'm
can.
thinking
Maybe it'll hit you, but it's so
the
close
name
to the net,
Sid
that
gave him
pass
is going to be
on
the
tape
new
and
official
off the
name
tape in a hurry.
when
I'm gonna put
I
it
edit
anywhere.
the team in the
goalie
off-season.
smothered it all.
Gets to the bench for the extra attacker.
Foosmaker special failed. Another try. Failed again.
Back at the point, they set it up.
And the point shot.
Away.
Ooh,
Officials
real
call the
close.
play dead. We've got a penalty on the way here.
But the Bruins took a penalty on this one.
And now he
Cashion's off to the bench to purge a 2-minute.
Right in front of the
And,
net.
of
He
course,
scores!
when the Quebec City Assassins are on the power play, on the controllers and Foosmaker's hands, penalties don't last 2 whole minutes when the other team took them. So Paul Byron gets his first of the playoffs, and I don't think he's going to be back next season. Or at least he's going to be buried in the farm team next season. So this is the last time we see him, probably, more or less. So enjoy this moment, Paul.
Defensive zone. Knocked away.
And there you go, 3-2 for Quebec City. On the verge of eliminating the Boston Bruins.
Here comes the officials.
There's a bit of penalty
Johnson's
here
getting
for some
called
reason.
Slashing.
Great chance
Slashing.
for them
I
here.
love when the computer does that.
Scores!
And 3-3. You know,
They do so again here.
Still one
Really
goal
nice effort
away from
with the extra
eliminating the
man.
Bruins. They just don't want to
Quickly, it's
go
into the back of the net,
down
the
without a
power
fight.
play goal.
Vatanen with a shot from the point. It's kind of screened, but it's a bit of a weak goal from Comrie, who's otherwise been pretty solid in the whole series.
Hooking will be the call.
And hooking, apparently, which is
This is why coaches are always
Larson
on you to
this
keep
time.
your feet moving.
As they battle for the loose puck.
That was a computer. Oh no, I made a bad pass. Oh,
It's in the back of the net.
A couple
Okay.
goals in right around a minute, 50 seconds.
this guy isn't supposed to be able to
For the
deke.
other team.
It's Zach
And that is
Cashin.
a kick in the shins right
He's
there.
like,
They
"Deke?
just couldn't
What?"
stop the bleeding.
It's like he dekes by accident when he loses control of the puck. That's how he dekes. And then he managed to like
this move. He gets the goaltender
deke
down
the
and he throws it right
crap
up
out of
into
Comrie
the
there.
top end.
All right,
Quick pass
4
to
minutes
Stahl.
left.
And there's the save. They've got
and
numbers.
we can do it.
Slides
Floosmaker
across.
special.
Great save by
don't
the
fail me-
goaltender
don't
on
fail
that
me now,
redirect.
Floosmaker special.
Pass over.
Floosmaker special failed
I
me.
got 2 of these in my
I
career.
tried, but they scored an empty net and got the 5-3 win in game number 5. The series is now 3-2. Meanwhile, in the AHL, the Brossard Dragons, les Dragons de Brossard, were eliminated in the AHL playoffs. So now I'm thinking, well, the likes of Samuel Blais are doing nothing in the farm team now, and it would be a waste of talent to leave him there. So I brought him up to the pro and to play as the third center.
Well, it's
And I'm
almost
also
still
giving
a, bullpen
Thatcher
analogy from
Demko
baseball.
a
There's
shot
chance to
at
bring in
starting the
closer
game
here
after
tonight.
Comrie's
Yeah, you
loss.
bet.
I don't want
Step
to
over
punish
another
Comrie,
hurdle, James.
but I
Get to
also
the
want to
next
give some
series
ice
as fast
time
as you can.
to Thatcher Demko, who has done nothing in the playoffs, and I think it'd be best for his development, long-term future, to actually have some games
Moves the
played.
puck inside the offensive zone.
And that doesn't go in, but that does. Josh Anderson with the first goal of the game.
He uses
Just
great
too
moves to
sweet
pull the
with a nice
goaltender
little
out of
pass.
position,
Floosmaker
slides it
special,
across,
so
and
to
his
speak,
teammate
the
gets to
cross
slam it
crease.
into the cage.
I mean, I don't call that one the Floosmaker special, really, because they came from behind the
Puck
net.
lands right back
And
onto
there
the
it
blade.
is. On the power play,
Take to
the
take
Bruins
B on
with
the
a big
block.
slap shots
Scores!
from the middle of the blue line. And that goes in. I don't know if it's the number of passes or the amount of players blocking the view, but Thatcher Demko gets completely out of position and lets that one in. But we're in the second period now, and the game is 1-1. But he's out of position, like at least 1 foot out of position. It's just insane. Third period now. Giordano with the shot. Deflected in front by Nichushkin. Just a beautiful deflection. And that will completely baffle Rask. Completely baffle him. And the Assassins take a 2-1 lead. And Samuel Blais with a big slap shot. He gets his first in his first game.
They didn't just settle the game down, they went after it again.
And there you go. Good job, kid. Enjoy the
He
goal.
hammered that past the goaltender. He put everything he has behind that one, and the goalie can't get it.
When he tracks it perfectly in the offensive
And there you go. That's a 3-1 win. We win the series. I edited this game down way much because in terms of narrative, it just was a straightforward win, basically, for the Quebec Assassins. And it was actually a close game. Despite it took like nearly end of the game to get the 3-1 lead. Otherwise, it was basically tied almost the whole way through. It's a little bit like the series. It's a 6-game series, so it was kind of close. Closer than I would have liked, I suppose, but I'm glad we actually beat the Boston Bruins. We're moving on to round 2, which is, of course, something that the Vegas Golden Knights have done on their first year. They've even done better than that. They've moved on to the next round. But in round 2, we'll be facing the Toronto Maple Leafs, who didn't do as well as we did during the season, but man, they have some power players. Tavares, Marner, Matthews, those are big cannons. And the rest of the squad is competent, so you can't underestimate them. There's some promising talent like Nylander and others, but really those 3, Tavares, Marner, and Matthews, could hammer you down with the level of talent. There's a little bit less talent on the blue line, but they're Riley, Barry, Muzzin, they know what they're doing, and the others are at least competent. So they're not going to be flubbing up And Anderson, of course, has a rather high overall, probably 88. So you never know. He could win some games. It's going to be a tough one. We're going to have to see in the next episode.
Sponsored by the Flues Crew on Patreon.